Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time watcher, glad to have you here. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please consider doing so. That way you will get notified of all of my content coming out, and there will be a lot of content coming out through the season. So it feels like, oh, and sorry, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome, glad to have you here. Don't want to leave you guys out. So it feels like 2 weeks ago, I was talking about Homeworx Fall, and I just did a review, post-burn review of Autumn Days the other day. And now we are talking Homeworx Holiday, Winter, Christmas scents for 2018. So, full disclosure, these were sent to me from Homeworx. They just kind of showed up on my doorstep today, with no instructions, basically, and that's kind of how they roll. They just want our feedback. You know, a couple of us did receive these ahead of time, and some might still receive them, but you'll see Instagram posts and YouTube videos out there, but yeah, they don't tell us what to say. They don't tell us how to say it or anything like that. So the only thing I managed to get out of them was I wanted to find out when these were going to be for sale and when Harry was going to be presenting them, and I did find that out, and it is going to be August 25th on QVC. So not sure of the times yet. I did not get a chance to look that up, but August 25th, QVC, new and returning winter, Christmas, holiday scents. Arguably my favorite time of the year is Christmas. I was born in December. I live for it. I breathe for it. I just love Christmas. So I have 3 scents total. 2 are returning, which one of them is actually new to me. And then I have a new 2018 scent. And I'll tell you, this scent was, if Harry would have asked me what I wanted in a floral winter scent, this would be it. So very, very excited about that. So let's get into one returning scent that is new to me. I did not have last year, and that is Trim the Tree. Here we have the white wax with the red and white ornaments with the alternating trim on the ornaments there. Of course, we're talking 4 wicks this year. Don't ignore that, was a bag that just fell. And this is potent. This is an 18-ounce candle, burn time 30 to 55 hours, so we kept the same burn time as the 3 wicks there. Trim the Tree is the scent. Fragrance notes, mulled spices, roasted apple, pine, brandied cranberry, and blood orange. Now, I do recall last year that there was talk, based on scent notes alone, before people received them, that they thought it might be his winter scent from Slatkin & Co. Bath & Body Works. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. So, this is a very boozy scent. This literally smells like you took an apple and just dipped it in some kind of brandy, rum, one of those type of alcohol things. Maybe it's some mulling spices. It's soaked in the mulling spices with the wine. It is just boozy to the max there, and it's actually nice. It's like a party scent, maybe, like if you were having people over around the holidays there, you would have this going kind of in the background there. If you're already drinking, you know, just be careful around candles when you have alcohol in you. They don't mix. No. So, what's interesting about this candle is that the lid smells completely different than the wax. So, that means they are probably going to mix really well when burning, and that booziness might get toned down by the pine that I'm smelling on the lid. Now, I don't smell any pine on the wax itself. So, but on here I do. It's like a frozen, wintry, outdoor pine. So, really nice. So I'm curious to see how this mixes and blends together there. So let's, yeah, that's nice. But it's definitely a boozy apple on cold sniff is what I get there. And this would go really good if you guys picked up the ornament pedestal this year, which is unfortunately sold out. But you can still find it possibly if you check in the as is section on QVC. But I do hear there are more pedestals coming, new designs. So. The other one I have here that is new, and I'm sorry, that's returning, and I picked a couple of these up, not during the season, but when QVC did that whole run in like June or May, where they posted all of these as-is products from winter last year, and I picked 2 of these sets up, and that's Winter Fireside, and this was in a pair with Frozen Balsam last year. So Frozen Balsam is back this year, but it's only available in that trio, the TSV trio that came out back in July there, Christmas in July. So that's the only way to pick that candle up. But the good thing is that the price of those 3 candles is like $55 right now and free shipping. So you get 3 18-ounce candles, 4 wicks, for $55 plus tax. I mean, what do you got? Maybe $60 for 3 candles. That's $20 each for an 18-ounce candle. I mean, these things are ginormous. These are huge. So, but I did pick 2 of these up. I do love them. I did love Frozen Balsam there. So look at that label. Once again, one of their best labels. And correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I believe that this duo last year, the Winter Fireside and the Frozen Balsam, was the very first duo to ever sell out from Homeworx. I think that would be correct. I don't know. I could be wrong there. All I know is when I went to order it last year, it was gone. I think it actually sold out during the first presentation, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe like the first day of the presentation. So, what is Winter Fireside? Well, it's sultry incense, it's smoked firewood, rich clove buds, and once again, mulled spices. So, mulled spices was the theme last year, apparently. So, this is, if you guys like smoky scents, incense scents, this is for you. I love smoky scents. So this is why I kind of stocked up on it. But you do get, here we go, the 4 wicks again. You can see that there. Better. Once again, I do get a little boozy note on the lid there from the mulling spices and the clove maybe, but for all intents and purposes, this is a firewood candle. This is, you are in your log cabin, you are drinking a cider or something along those lines there by your fireplace, you know, or you are out in the woods in your log cabin. You're just coming home with that firewood, and you're stacking the firewood up right outside the chimney, and you get the smoke is coming out, and you know, this is perfection to a T as far as smoky wood fire scents go. Now, it's not overly smoky. Like, there are some scents out there, some smoky scents, that when you burn your house, I literally think your house is on fire. This is not that kind of smoky. This is like an incense smoky, and it says it right in here. It's the sultry incense with the smoked firewood. So, you know, and you know that smell when you put your fireplace out at nighttime, and you get the embers, and the smoldering embers there. That's what you get from this. So, this is Winter Fireside. And once again, all of these deluxe candles this year are going to be available in sets of 2 of the same. So you would get 2 Winter Firesides, 2 Trim the Trees. So far, the only ones that are coming in a mixed duo are those special edition hobnail glass ones, like the apple butter or the woodland collection there. So everything else here appears to be in the same scent. And just going off of the fall, fall scents, the new deluxe fall scents were $39.90 when they were launched a couple weeks ago. And I can only imagine that these are going to be $39.90, but I don't know. They go on sale Saturday, I believe, maybe Friday night they'll go online. So I'll update the information with links to purchase below in the description there. I'll also put links to some other things going on there, but now we have a new one. And this is, if you saw my fall chrysanthemums video, you know I love a good floral, a good green floral. I reviewed the florals in the springtime, but this one is so unique. It's for the season. It's certainly conceptual for the season there, and it is Christmas lilies. I mean, just look at that label. We have the red lilies there, the Casablancas, the Oriental lilies there, all the way around 360 degrees. I mean, look at the color of that wax. It's green. I mean, it's perfect. I mean, and then now look, if you were lucky enough to pick up the poinsettia pedestal, I mean, look at that. They go so well together. So, I love a good floral. And this is Christmas lilies. We have Casablanca lilies, Lang Lang. Just got confirmation while I was filming this of the pronunciation, so thank you, Shane. Pink pepper and vetiver. So this is a lily scent, a green scent, and not so much like an earthy scent like fall chrysanthemums, was certainly an earthy feel to it. This is it's a brighter floral. When we talk about brighter florals, we're talking heavily fragranced pollen. I mean, you know, I just planted these in the garden. I had some blooming a couple weeks ago there. I had the lily trees. I have a whole bunch of different lilies growing. The thing about lilies is they're very fragrant, but some folks are allergic to it. Just the pollen. It's one of those plants where the pollen is you can be very sensitive to the pollen there and to the scent there. So I don't know if you have an allergy to lilies. I don't know if this scent would bother you or not. Full disclosure on that. But for me, I love it. So on this, the lilies is certainly the forefront. Now, you say Christmas lilies. Well, you say, okay, lilies don't bloom for Christmas time. Well, they can in the greenhouse. And you do get a greenhouse vibe for this. Also, Christmas lilies, if you are in like South Africa or in the Southern Hemisphere, that's the blooming time for lilies and some other blooming flowers like Clivia and some other things. They bloom at a different period down there. So certainly not crazy to think that there would be blooming lilies at Christmas time. I mean, Christmas cactus, they're actually they're not really Christmas cactus, they're zygotes. So, you know, it's just interesting fun facts, gardening floral fun facts. So this is just a flat out lily scent. It's awesome. There's a little bit of a green note into there, which could be coming from the vetiver, right? Because the vetiver is kind of like a grassy note, not like a fresh cut grass, but certainly not a wet dew grass. So it's kind of like a dry grass in there. Pink peppercorn is actually not from the pepper plant. It is from it's a berry. It's actually a nut. It's in the cashew family. So I learned that a while ago because when I was buying peppercorn for my grinder, next to the pink one, they said if you are allergic to nuts, do not get pink peppercorn. And I started talking to the guy there about it, and so on, so on. Lang Lang is it's a yellow flower that is used in perfumes. It's used homeopathically, ironically enough, to like treat head lice and some other interesting things there. So fun facts in this video for you there. So all right, guys, well, this is certainly a candle that if you love florals, if you like being in the greenhouse when the flowers are blooming, once again, Longwood Gardens right near me brings me to it there. So check it out if you're in the area. Longwood Gardens there. So all right, guys, well, that is what I have for you. Those 3 homework scents for Christmas holiday 2018. And there's still more to come. We have a vanilla collection coming out. We have a truffle collection coming out. And I don't know what else there might be. There might be more fall stuff. I don't know. But there's certainly more Homeworx products in the pipeline for this year. So, and then before you know it, we'll be talking about spring and tropicals and seashore scents and maybe a Lucky Shamrock type scent. So we'll see. But all right, guys, so once again, thanks for watching. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, please do. That way you will get all of notifications for my upcoming content there. So once again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Have a good one.